Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about Floral Street. This is a niche brand from the UK. I think they are called Floral Street because their shop is on Floral Street in London, if I'm not mistaken. This brand is cruelty free and vegan, and I think it's also environmental friendly. So this is something I highly appreciate. I have here 8 fragrances. I know they have more and there are more discovery sets, but unfortunately on Sephora Italy they have only this one. So yeah, I can't wait to test this and tell you all about it. As usual, I will have a follow-up video where I test these fragrances on my skin and tell you all about longevity, sillage, would I recommend it, all that good stuff. Today's video is only a first impression. So if you want to know my first impression on Floral Street, then please keep on watching. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. Also follow me on Instagram where I post some exclusive content that I usually don't post here on YouTube. So also make sure to follow me there. And without further ado, let's start. So here we have the 8 fragrances. I have no idea how they smell. I know I did hear some reviews, but it was like really a long time ago. So it will be a real first impression for me. So let's start with the first one, and this is Wonderland Peony. I love peonies. I actually have a full review on the best peony fragrances. Okay, first impression, it's too sweet. It's like a candy berry with some peony. I know a lot of people would like this fragrance, but I am not a fan of overly sweet fragrances. So, and I love more peony for its freshness. So it is fresh, but not enough for my taste. It's not offensive. Don't get me wrong. It's not like too sweet that even when I smell it on someone, I would be, oh my god. No, it's not like that. So I don't know. It has kind of a tropical vibe to it also. For now, I am not a fan, but still, again, I will test it on my skin and tell you my final thoughts on Wonderland Peony. Next one is Electric Rhubarb. I don't know because I'm not really into rhubarb. Let's see. Not bad. It's not what I expected. So you get a little bit of this tart rhubarb, but it's also a little bit sweet, or maybe not sweet, but a little bit like creamy. It has a creamy aspect and it's quite fresh, but not in a rhubarb way. But I can't pick what notes is here. It's really strange. I get a little bit of the rhubarb, a little bit of something watery note maybe, and like a makeup-y touch. It's quite strange. I don't know. In the opening I really liked it. Now it's like a little bit, I'm a little bit confused because the notes that I am smelling are not exactly your typical notes that you would combine. It's not bad, but I still have to play with it. I think this is one of the fragrances that you would love. With the more you wear it, the more you like it, you know, these fragrances. So that was Electric Rhubarb. Next we have Neon Rose. Oh, what a name. Electric Neon. Let's see. Of course, I am expecting rose, but let's see about the neon. I definitely get the rose, but I get also a green notes that usually you get when you enter like a florist or a place that sells plants. So it's green, but a little bit mixed with water, you know. I don't like it. I don't like green notes, and I get a lot of green here. It has also some sweetness, but it's not exactly like in Wonderland Peony. I got like sweetness like candies. This one has a sweetness in the background, so I would guess maybe there is some kind of fruit here. Now it's going more herbal. I mean, this is weird. Yeah, but definitely for this fragrance I have to wait for the dry down because it seems to change with time. So maybe the opening was bad, but the dry down will be pleasant. So I will leave this one to the end and see if it will be anything good. Yeah, so that was Neon Rose. Next is Arizona Bloom, and this is one of the most popular one on YouTube at least, but I don't remember what anyone said about it. It's intriguing. It's not what I expected. So you know the name Arizona Bloom, I thought I would get more flowers. There is flowers, but it's a little bit green, but not in a green like in Neon Rose, which is off-putting. Has some earthy touch, and it's getting warmer and warmer. Again, some creamy touch. It's not creamy like coconut, you know, like strict coconut note. So maybe, I guess it's like coconut milk. I would say it's quite beachy. It's not exactly like Beach Walk from the replica line, which I smelled a long time ago, so I'm not sure about my comparison. But it gives me the same vibe, but not really marine. So if you take the marine salt note that is in Beach Walk, you will get something similar like that. It's strange because this creaminess clashes a little bit with some earthy green touch. Okay, this one really intrigues me, and I think when I will test these fragrances, I will start with Arizona Bloom. Next we have Wild Vanilla Orchid, and I'm not like a big fan of vanilla. I love some vanilla fragrances, but not a lot, let's say. Oh, I can't smell it from here. This is quite rejecting. From far away I got like an overdose of this synthetic vanilla. Let me start by saying this is not your typical vanilla sweet fragrance. It has some earthy green touch. Again, I feel like the notes are clashing here. It's not very well blended. I mean, the idea is nice, but it's not really well blended here. For now, I'm not a fan. I find it a mess a little bit. That was Wild Vanilla Orchid. Next, we have Chypre Sublime. It smells kind of a typical Chypre. From far away I got like a lemony touch, but up close I get more patchouli. It's a really typical Chypre. I get loads of patchouli, a little bit of this ambery base, so I think it's usually in Chypre it's labdanum, I think. I'm sorry to say this, but it smells like a cheap Chanel to me. It's not the best on the market, let's leave it at that. So that was Chypre Sublime. Next is Black Lotus. Again, what a name. I have no idea, apart from maybe Lotus. How can a Lotus be black? Oh, it's strong. I don't know about the name. I get no Lotus here. It's leather. Loads of leather here. I get this kind of medicinal powderiness that usually to my nose, I usually get violet as a medicinal powderiness, so I guess there is violet. All the fragrances that I smelled were a little bit feminine. Yeah, definitely feminine. This one is definitely masculine to me. Now I don't get the violet so much, but still it retains this medicinal vibe. So yeah. No, this one I don't like at all. At all. Now, last one, I hope it will be good. And it's called Ylang-Ylang Espresso. So I guess there's Ylang-Ylang and coffee. Let's hope this one I will like. No, that was quick. Not because it's a bad fragrance, but I am not a fan of coffee. This is quite a milky coffee, so it's like a latte and really sweet, like a dessert that is made a little bit with an alcoholic beverage. So you know, it's sweet, touch boozy, but like a hint. But I don't get the ylang-ylang. No, to me, okay, coffee is number one here. Then there's this sweet like something you would eat. So this is a gourmand, like a real gourmand. A hint of booziness. Now I'm starting to smell the ylang-ylang, but it's really in the background. So I guess this fragrance, the more it goes towards the dry down, the more you will get the ylang-ylang. Yeah, it's starting to fade a little bit. The coffee was really strong in the opening. And also the sweetness is starting to calm down a little bit, and it's not so much in your face. I'm not such a big fan, but it's not a bad fragrance. I don't like it because this is not my vibe. But I would say if you love coffee, gourmand fragrances, I would say, yeah, you will like this one. So that was the last one. And now I realize that behind each fragrance there is like a description. So for Ylang-Ylang Espresso, it's spirited, fearless, mystical, and audacious. So overall, I'm not really blown away by this brand. They are nice for the most part, except for like the Black Lotus, I didn't like at all. The one I like most is Arizona Bloom and also Wonderland Peony and Electric Rhubarb. But this may change when I do my follow-up, because as you know, fragrances smell different on papers and on your skin, and each one has a different experience. So definitely stay tuned for my follow-up on Floral Street. I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumb up, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao!